Harris County District Attorney Kim Ogg is just a year into her first term.
We are clearing our table of lesser offenses so that we can bring higher quality prosecutions to these crimes against people and property.
But some critics are skeptical.
You got people walking out that should be in jail.
Private investigator Mark Stevens tracks appliance and construction theft for Houston home builders. Stevens found a man selling appliances online and recorded himself buying one from a full storage unit.
Shoot, you got washer and dryers.
He then worked with Houston police to arrest the seller, but tells us the case fell apart once it got to the DA's office.
He was charged with 1 count of theft. I've got him with almost 60 stolen items from 60 different burglaries.
The suspect apparently told police he only sold the appliances and quickly identified the 2 men he bought them from. They were charged with burglary. One of them had even served prison time for a prior theft. But the admitted burglars were given just probation this time. Prosecutors agreed not to send them to jail, not even for a day. As for the alleged stolen property salesman, the prosecutor dismissed the case against him altogether. DA Ogg tells us her team would have had a tough time proving he knew the appliances were stolen.
And in that case, the prosecutor felt that the private investigator who was pushing the case unfortunately hadn't gotten evidence to their satisfaction.
It's just one of the complaints we've heard about lax punishment.
What we have is an absolute systematic breakdown in the criminal justice system.
David Cuevas is the president of the Harris County Deputies Organization. He's still angry about a man who shot at his deputies in a Cypress hospital 13 months ago.
Whenever somebody tries to kill 2 of our deputies or anybody in law enforcement, you try the case, you put your best prosecutors on the job, and you vigorously go after these crooks.
The mentally ill patient was upset it took too long to see a doctor and started firing his gun, hitting one of the deputies in a pant leg. Deputies shot the man several times. He survived, but will likely not serve a day in prison.
This is a case about what is the appropriate punishment for a mentally ill person shot in a hospital.
The shooter was given what's called deferred adjudication, a form of probation that allows a prison sentence if he's convicted of another crime, but no jail time, not even a record of the original charge at all, if he follows the rules for, in his case, 10 years.
We normally don't offer probation in cases where police officers are shot at unless they're in either agreement or the evidence simply won't bear more.
Joe Gamaldi, the president of the Houston Police Officers Union, is also upset about that case.
This is a person who's willing to kill a police officer, and we give them deferred adjudication. Don't you think he should go to jail for a little bit of time?
I believe we are acting consistently with our message, and while you can pick a case out here and there where there's a different result, there's generally a reason for it that's different from the general rule.
Remember, we don't yet have statistics we asked the DA's office for months ago. As soon as we get them, we'll update you. So what the DA would say is that out of 85,000 cases, you can always find a couple that may not fit what you want. But there are real questions, and we've heard about these guys for months.
Yeah.
That's why we exactly went to the DA.
And I'm thinking our viewers are thinking, well, okay, what does the data show overall in terms of the pattern?
You'd love to be able to do that, right? In criminal justice, we all know that everything is put into statistics. We asked December 21st for statistics that would prove or disprove these claims. We still don't have them. And as we promised in the piece just there, as soon as we get them, we'll update you here on the 10 o'clock news and online very quickly.
Yeah, we